Okay, folks, example number 5 says solve the equation and check your solution. Remember that whenever we solve, we need to simplify first. And I see some things up here that we can do to simplify it. On the left side, we've got some multiplication. And remember, that's a -2. The sign in front always goes with the number behind it. All right, so we need to multiply. I'm just going to bring 8a down. I'm going to get minus 2a. And then -2 times +5 gives me -10. Is equal to, and I've got some multiplication over here to do as well. 2 times a is 2a. 2 times -1 is -2. All right. Now, I'm not done simplifying because I have 8a minus 2a gives me 6a minus 10 is equal to 2a minus 2. Now, I think that's all that I can do on each side. So now I need to start solving. Now I'm doing stuff on both sides. Minus 2a from here, minus 2a from here, and that gives me 4a. Minus 10 is equal to -2. Now I'm going to add 10 to get rid of that, okay? Remember, as soon as I am done simplifying, that's when I do SADMF, right? And I go backwards through the order of operations when I'm solving. So then that's going to give me 4a is equal to -2 plus 10. That's 8. Oh, good. Look at that. Teachers gave us something that came out pretty. Divide both sides by 4, and a is equal to 2. Okay. Now, it said check my solution. So I'm going to go back up here. I'm going to rewrite this original equation. I just want to see it. Okay? But I'm going to write parentheses where the variables are. 8 parentheses minus 2 times, I'll put brackets now because I need parentheses inside of them, plus 5, close the brackets, is equal to 2 brackets, parentheses, minus 1. Brackets are no different than parentheses. It's just when we have parentheses inside of other parentheses, we turn the outside ones into brackets. Normally. It's okay if you don't, but that's what we do. Okay, so now we've got 8 equals 2. I'm going to plug it in here, and here, and here. And now I'm just evaluating. And remember, I'm going to do what's in the parentheses first. So I've got 8 times 2, I'm not multiplying yet, minus 2 times 2 plus 5 gives me 7. So I don't need brackets anymore because I've added them. But I do need those parentheses. So 2 times 7 is equal to 2 times 2 minus 1 is 1. Okay, good. Now 8 times 2 is 16. -2 times 7 is -14. And 2 times 1 is 2. And then 16 minus 14 is 2. So, we got the right answer. That's nice. I love when that works. All right? Let's look at the next one. Example number 6. It says solve the inequality. Now remember, an inequality is a sign like this. That's the less than sign. Right? Here are the 4 inequalities. Greater than, less than, greater than or equal to, less than or equal to. Okay, those are the 4. Now, but I solve it the exact same way as I do an equation, except if I multiply or divide on both sides by a negative. Then I have to flip the inequality. But let's see what happens here. First thing I have to do is simplify. All right, 13 and -26 is -13. Okay, so it's n minus 13 is less than 38. Then I'm going to add 13 to both sides. Okay. And I'm going to get that n is less than 51. Now, I didn't need to flip the inequality because I didn't multiply or divide on both sides by a negative. All I did was add 13 on both sides. Now, when I go to graph this, I draw my number line, and I put a dash right in the center. And I write this number, that's called the critical number, I write that underneath the dash. And I put a circle around it. Okay? Then I put a dash on either side. This is going to be 50, and this is going to be 52. And I asked myself, can it equal 51? And it can't, because there's no equal to under that inequality. So I can't color in the circle. And it says that all the ends are less than 51. So I'm going to shade in this direction, because that's where all the numbers less than 51 are. Okay? That's it. Done. We have solved it, and we have graphed. And let's look at the last one. Example number 7 says solve the inequality, graph your solution. Now for this one, it says d over -11 is less than or equal to 6. That means I need to multiply this side by negative 11 and this side by negative 11, okay? And when I multiply this side by negative 11, they just cancel and I get D. When I multiply this side by negative 11, I get negative 66. But remember, I've multiplied both sides by a negative. That means I have to flip the inequality. It's now pointing in the other direction. All right, D is greater than or equal to negative 66. Okay, now let's go about graphing this. Remember, you draw your number line, put a dash right in the middle. You can put one on either side too if you want. This is negative 66, the critical number, right? Okay, this will be negative 67 because we're on the negative side. It's going down on the left now, and negative 65. Put a circle around the critical numbers dash, and can it equal that? It certainly can. Okay, so I'm going to color it in. And it says that D is greater than that number. Well, this is the side where all the numbers are greater than negative 66, so I shade over there. And that's my answer. I have solved it, and I have graphed it. I had a broken keyboard, I bought a broken keyboard. All right, nice job, guys. Study hard for your test, and I'll see you tomorrow.